Hello YouTube, Fall of Meerkats here, or you can just call me Autumn. Autumn is the English translation of my first name, so you can use that. Because I know Fall of Meerkat is kind of a silly name, but that's the only name I came up with, because I'm so bad with names, and I've tried so many names with Autumn on the internet. I even entered Autumn on a random name generator, but I couldn't find anything available, so I just came up with this silly name. But anyways, this is my first video, and I've opened this channel to make reaction videos for RWBY. In case you haven't noticed yet, English is not my first language, so sorry in advance if I ever make grammar mistakes on my videos. Well, I'm a big RWBY fan, and I just wanted to make reaction videos for it, so I'm gonna try. I don't know if I will continue to do that. I think it's up to your feedback actually, so I really don't know. I'll try to find time to make videos, but I have so much things to do at my school, but I'll try. So I'm already late because I was at a music festival yesterday. I mean, today is October 15th. I was at a music festival, so I couldn't watch RWBY. So I'm gonna watch the first episode now. Its name is Welcome to Haven, I think. Let me check. Yeah, Welcome to Haven. And oh, I watched the trailer, so I know some of the scenes, but I don't know if we'll see all of them in this first episode. I really don't know, but I've already been talking for 2 minutes now, so I'm excited. So I just want to watch it now. I hope you guys will like it. Okay, hold on. RWBY Volume 5, Episode 1, Welcome to Haven, starts in 3, 2, 1, and now. Okay.
The city of Mistral.
It's about time.
So they're here.
Whose idea was it to walk again?
Well, we did face many obstacles. Broken airships, destroyed settlements.
Oh, and, you know, all those people and monsters that tried to murder us.
We were fine. Only one of us almost died.
Hey,
Hey,
Okay.
So how much farther to Haven Academy?
almost there. I'd have figured I'd take you kids on the scenic route.
Oh.
Wow. This is
Oh, it looks gorgeous. Yeah, it is awesome.
That's certainly something.
Oh my gosh, look at all the weapons!
Vendors here will sell you just about anything, whether they should or not.
They really made the most out of these
Oh, there are
mountains.
faunuses too.
Every inch. And stay away from the lower levels. But the higher
Oh.
you go, the nicer it
Is
gets.
that a gay couple?
And we
Nice.
are going up.
Is that Weiss? I
So,
think
How
yeah.
much farther?
We're in the home stretch now.
Oh, so
No more
she's
stops
still
from
not
here
in
to
Mistral.
Sorry for the long trip. Keeping us off the radar's been harder than I thought. Lots of air traffic around northern Anima.
It's fine. I just hope I haven't been a burden.
No.
You and your money are more than welcome on this ship, kid.
Yeah.
What the?
Is everything okay?
I don't know. I'm still over Lake Matsu. Shouldn't be picking up broadcasts this far from Mistral. Someone must be close.
Mayday! Mayday! We're a small passenger flight and our Huntress is down! We aren't equipped to deal with this!
Oh, man.
Oh.
The Grim hit us 400 clicks north of the southern shoreline. Get him off us! If anyone can hear this...
So Weiss gonna help them and fight that
We're going to help them, right?
Wasp Grim.
No, I'm trying to avoid them.
Oh.
They'll die.
Look, if we picked up their transmission, I'm sure someone else did too. Besides, this is a cargo ship. She's not much good in a fight. I just want to finish this job and get home. Sorry, kid. My ship, my rules.
So she's going to help them. Right? What is this place? Is this Haven Academy? Oh. Yeah.
We made it.
Something's off.
Hello? Hello?
It is empty.
Maybe try louder?
There doesn't seem to be anyone here.
Well, I guess school isn't really in session right now. Maybe that's it.
No, this isn't right. Come on.
Wait for us!
Get ready. There could be trouble.
Okay, so the coward lion. Lionheart.
Professor
Trader.
Lionheart?
Crow!
Oh, he really is a coward.
Nearly scared me half to death.
Me? Why weren't you waiting for us at the entrance?
Oh, right. Apologies. I guess time slipped away from me.
You're joking.
Where is everybody?
Ah, you must be the students Crow mentioned.
Yes, sir. Ruby Rose.
Jean Arc.
Nor Valkyrie.
Lyren.
A pleasure to meet you all. Leonardo Lionheart at your service. I'm afraid most of my staff is currently away until classes resume, but...
What? Leo, you can't be serious. Who's guarding the relic?
Crow, the children!
Already know.
Oh.
I filled them in. What do you mean your staff is away?
Then Salem already got
You
to...
filled
What?
them in?
So, is this not going at all like anyone thought it would?
Where is this place? What is this place?
Unbelievable!
Total garbage.
Oh!
We can't let them get away with this.
Well, at least you two can finally agree on something.
Kira. Oh, Blake.
Everything's gonna be okay.
What is going on?
Good evening, miss. Can I get you anything?
Oh,
Just a little time for
guard?
myself, if that's all right.
cool.
Sure thing. Just call if you need me.
You need better security.
Okay.
Please, I just need to talk.
This was on the trailer. This scene.
How could you take the fall for them, Ilia?
Oh, not... What?
Like, Corsican Finnick blamed you. We confronted them tonight and they denied knowing anything, and everything we found on your scroll, it talked about how disappointed they were to hear that you'd sided with Adam.
Oh.
But you and I both know they're guilty.
You can't prove anything.
That scroll might not have been enough to lock them up, but it's enough to sway the faunas here. When we go public tomorrow, they're not going to stand for any of it. And neither should you.
Your plan isn't gonna work, Blake.
Yeah, this was on the trailer.
Please. Just leave Menagerie before it's too late.
She's trying to help Blake.
You're going to have to make me.
I know.
Oh. So we're gonna see Blake versus Ilia fight, I think. Oh.
I have to say, Crow, this all seems very reckless, even for you.
No, reckless is leaving one of the relics completely unguarded.
Yeah.
It's not checking in with Oz for ages.
There was nothing to check
Then
in
that
about
means
before the fall of Beacon, but since that day,
Salem
Mistle
oraya
has
çöktü.
been in chaos. Vale wasn't the only kingdom to suffer that night. Everyone was watching. Every house in every kingdom saw that poor girl ripped to pieces.
Oh.
Saw monsters crawling over the city,
Penny.
Elysian knights attacking citizens. And then nothing.
Yeah.
You could feel the dread in the air.
Oh.
With all that negativity, you can imagine what it was like when the Grimm came for us.
Yeah.
Mistral's controlled territory is the widest reaching in the world, you know, and that makes it infinitely harder to protect.
Oh, come on.
We lost so many great huntsmen, teachers from this very institution. And it's only gotten worse.
What do you mean?
We may have dealt with the Grimm, but the Mistral Council's still at odds with representatives from Atlas. First, it was the dust embargo. Now it's the closing of borders. I'm
Oh.
not sure what happened to James.
We've
in
seen those
Vale,
decisions
but
in
it seems
Volume
to have only
4.
worsened some of his more unfortunate tendencies.
Well, he's right.
And on top of everything, we still don't know where the Spring Maiden is.
All the more reason we need the huntsmen and huntresses here.
Okay, okay. Things are bad. They're bad. But we can figure this out. Why is the Spring Maiden so important?
I thought you filled them in.
Mostly filled in. Look, there's a lot to cover, okay? I quit teaching for a reason.
The four maidens each have the power to perform feats of magic. And they are the only ones capable of reaching the relics.
What? The relics are each locked inside a chamber that can only be opened by a specific maiden.
Oh.
Winter for the gift of creation, summer for destruction, fall for choice, and spring for knowledge.
Choice, knowledge,
Spring is the
destruction.
problem.
What happened to her?
She was determined at first, when she inherited her powers. But the weight of responsibility proved to be too much for the child. She ran, abandoned her training, everyone. That was over a decade ago. There's no telling where she
10 years?
I know. At least
With
I have a
bandits.
pretty good idea.
It's
Are
Raven.
you serious?
It's not exactly good news.
What are you talking about? This
Oh
is
boy.
incredible news. After
Now
all these
Salem
years,
knows where she is. Yeah, great.
I did some digging around. Looks like after Spring ran away, she was picked up by bandits, specifically the Bronwyn tribe.
Bronwyn tribe.
Raven.
So he knows about
Mom?
Raven.
That's right.
Wait. Ruby knows, but even Jean knows? This is ridiculous. When did...
That's about where they've set up their main camp. It's where they fall back to after raids and scouting missions. Raven's managed to gain a lot of followers since she returned to the tribe. And I'm sure when the Spring Maiden showed up, it only made things easier.
Well, Crow, I've got to hand it to you. With these coordinates, we can mount a retrieval force and head out in a few weeks.
Few weeks.
A few weeks?
That's right.
What
Leo,
did he do?
Maybe you didn't hear me. My sister has the Spring Maiden, and I know where she is.
He did
We
something
need to go as
with the
soon as
scroll.
possible.
And perhaps you didn't hear me. This kingdom is in shambles. As soon as possible does not mean tomorrow. It means as soon as I can convince the rest of the council that I need huntsmen more than they do. Unfortunately, bandit tribes aren't very high on their list of priorities when the threat of war is just on the horizon.
Then damn the council. We'll do it ourselves. You and I are trained huntsmen, and these kids aren't exactly pushovers.
Yeah!
True.
Perhaps there's a more peaceful way to approach this?
We need to get
Right.
Spring as far away from here as possible. But Raven isn't going to give up her most prized possession without a fight.
Unfortunately, you and your sister are evenly matched, and I'm not the fighter I used to be.
Evenly matched.
No offense, but these students and I can't take on an entire bandit tribe and a maiden that's no doubt had years to hone her skills. We need to be positive we can apprehend Spring, because if we fail, Raven and her tribe will scatter, and we'll be lost.
Oh,
We get one shot at this, and it needs to be perfect.
come on, Crow. Don't believe him.
You know, Oz wouldn't be happy with any of this if he were here.
Perhaps you're right, but he's not. I'm doing the very best I can.
There has to
So
be something we can do.
What about Cinder?
Oscar
She came
didn't
with
show
Gold and
up
Mercury
yet?
From Haven. Do you have anything on them?
We pulled their files after the fall of Beacon. Nothing but lies and forgeries.
Oh boy.
Well, I can't say this has been a warm reunion, Leo.
I'm sorry. I know you've all traveled a long way, but I will do everything I can to help.
I don't like
Sure.
this guy.
We'll stay in the city for the time being. Local comms are still up. Keep
What?
in touch. Come on, kids.
But I've got questions.
It was nice meeting you, Professor.
Likewise.
Are we gonna see Watts? The mustache guy?
Leo, we have got to work on your improvisational skills.
That W. I'll talk about that. I should remember that. Okay.
So, what do we do now?
You four head back to the house. I need a drink.
So Oscar didn't show up at the bar yet. Is he gonna come now, or maybe? Yeah, I think that's the same scene.
Excuse me.
Okay.
You know, I don't think they allow kids in here, Pipsqueak.
Yeah, it's the same scene.
Shut up, I'm getting there.
I've got so many questions. The
I'm
maiden
supposed to
information
tell
was
you.
great, by the way. I'm gonna talk about that
I'd
too.
like my cane back.
Yeah. Yeah, we all know that scene. Okay.
It's good to see you again, Oz.
Just right? What the hell does right mean? I don't know what that means.
Aren't you a little young to be drinking?
Maybe it's something important or something.
Water. It's hot out.
Oh, sure.
Yang looks so cool.
Are you telling me you're too young to drink?
Oh, she's gonna punch this
You
guy.
look like a regular huntress. And a beauty at that.
Oh yeah, she
I'm
is.
good. Thanks, pal.
Seriously, Not too bulky, not too lean. You're
Just right. Yep. Like I said, I'm good.
Just right.
And your hair.
She looks amazing. Okay.
This one's on the house. He's been driving me crazy.
Oh. Oh.
So, what brings you around these parts?
Okay.
Thanks. And I'm, looking for someone.
Ruby or Raven?
Not many people come out here, too far from the
I
kingdoms.
think Raven.
The only person worth noting around here is,
of
well, Raven.
Raven Bronwyn. Thanks again.
Now, Missy, you don't want to go messing with bandits. They're a world of trouble.
So I hear.
So she is going to the tribe. That hurt.
Hey, girlie.
Seriously? This isn't over?
I heard you're looking for someone.
So this guy knows where she is. So, I think that's Oscar. Yeah, the scene from the trailer.
Can I help you?
Yeah, is there a ruby rose here?
Why?
These two.
Well...
I found him!
I think her uncle could use some help.
Oh my god.
Ooh. I found him.
What is going
He's actually drunk. Oh, sorry, drunk this time.
Well, did you get drunk again?
Maybe.
Oh. You have silver eyes.
Oh.
Who are you?
Well, my name is Oscar Pine.
Wait for it.
But you probably know me as Professor Ozpen.
That expression.
I did it!
Oh. Okay. Song looks good, but I can't understand the lyrics. Oh. Okay. Oh. Oh, come on. This was too much. Oh god, I should have watched that intro later. Oh boy, that was a lot. I shouldn't watch that intro later. Now my mind just... Oh god. Okay. Then I'm gonna do this like this. I'm gonna talk about the intro first because I've just seen it, but there was a lot going on. First of all, song was great, but I didn't catch the lyrics. That's the thing with being I mean, English is not my native language, so I couldn't understand the lyrics. But there was a lot going on with the intro. What did I see? I've seen someone that I assume is Spring Maiden and Cinder. And the back, I guess it was the tribe, because Spring Maiden is with the tribe. And then we and then we saw Yang and Raven, and the back was the same, looked like the tribe. Oh, I should have watched that later. Shit. Anyways, then I've seen Hazel with Adam, but that's not a surprise. I mean, Hazel was going to talk with Adam in Volume 4, so we kind of knew that he was going to meet with Adam, but I just didn't expect to see it like in an instant. And Nora and Ren was fighting with Hazel. I don't know if it will happen at all. Yang was fighting with Mercury. I hope this will happen because we haven't heard from Mercury like since Volume 3. It would be nice to hear him again. I don't remember it all that well. That was just too much. I have to watch it again. But at the end, Team RWBY was back, and they were against Salem. I actually don't trust the opening like I used to, because some of the scenes in Volume 4 intro didn't happen. Not some of, I think just one. The one with Adam and Blake. We didn't see anything about that. So I don't trust the intro that much. That doesn't mean all of those scenes will come true, but oh boy. I have to look up the lyrics of the song, by the way, because I didn't get that. So I don't have a comment for that for now, but okay, I'm gonna turn into the episode. I don't know what to talk about. Okay, I'm gonna start from the beginning. What happened in the beginning was yeah, Team Ranger arrived at Mistral, and they went to Haven Academy. Okay, it's coming now. They went to Haven Academy, but the inside of the academy was empty. So Crow got suspicious, obviously. Then they met with Lionheart, the coward traitor. I didn't like that guy. Yeah, we got a big information. I mean, to me, that scene was the most important part of the episode. And what am I talking about? I'm talking about the maidens information. Crow told him, yeah, I talked to kids about this. I filled them in. And he was like, we still couldn't find the Spring Maiden. And I thought you filled them in. So I guess we didn't know everything before this episode. Because I was thinking, there is no one to save the relic, okay? There's no one to save it in the school, and we know from the end of the volume 4 that Lionheart works with Salem because Watts was with him, the mustache guy. So I was like, if there is no one to save, to protect the relic, that means Salem already took it. But in the trailer, we heard Salem says to Cinder that the White Fang wants Haven to fall, and we want the relic, something like that. I'm not sure about the sentence. It might not be exactly that, but she was still wanting the relic in the trailer. So I was like, then she had to took it, because obviously Lionheart knows where the relic is, and there's no one to protect it. But a few seconds later, we got a new information. It's a huge information because it enlightened so many things. I was always wondering why Salem is so obsessed with maidens. I mean, okay, they're powerful and stuff, but we know why now, because they are the only ones that can reach the relic, to open the relic. And we've got another information about the relics. Up until this point, I always thought that relics are just some random objects. I mean, like this phone, or I don't know, these headphones. I mean, something like this, okay? Like, I thought we already seen the relic in Whale, but we don't know what it is. So I always thought they showed us somehow. But I guess I was wrong all along, because Crow said that they're in shells. And I remember something like this in volume 2. No, in volume 3, Crow was explaining the gods, the two brothers, to Team Ranger in the camp. And there was this one scene when he was explaining the relics. There was this 4 sapphire objects. If I can find which episode, and I will put the picture right here somewhere. I hope I can. I hope you will see this when I edit the video. I'm showing you at editing videos, so I hope it's right here. There were 4 sapphires, so I guess relics looks like sapphires. I mean, they are in shells. And I think, I'm not so sure, I have to watch it again. I have to watch that part again. I think one maiden maiden can open one relic. So I think it was Fall Maiden can open the relic in Whale. Spring Maiden, I think, can open the relic in Mistral. And they got names, knowledge, destruction, choice, and I don't know. I have to watch them again. But I'm sure those names, I mean, knowledge, choice, I'm sure they mean something. I don't know why. I have to watch that scene again because I don't remember which one is which. Oh my god, that's a great information. I think that was the most important thing in this episode because we learned a lot. A lot. So that's why Salem is obsessed with maidens. That's why they were looking for Fall Maiden, so desperate. That's why Cinder became the Fall Maiden. So now Cinder can open the relic in Whale. That's why they're looking that relic in Whale. But she doesn't know where Ozpin hid it. Okay. That was a huge information. I'm still not over it. That was huge. I have to think about this like a lot. So now it's Spring Maiden. We don't know if she's a villain or not, but assuming she's with bandits and she like literally destroyed some villages with her powers. She's with Raven, and she's the one that can open the relic. So now, Crow told Lionheart, the traitor, that's where the Spring Maiden is. So that means now Salem knows where the Spring Maiden is. And then we saw in the intro Cinder with, I'm assuming, the Spring Maiden. I'm sure, almost sure that was the Spring Maiden. So I think she sent, we've seen a scene on the trailer. She was, I mean, Cinder was leaving. I think Cinder is coming for Spring Maiden. I think Cinder is coming to Raven's tribe. Oh, hell yeah. Hellbirds. My crack ship. Anyways, I'm not gonna go into shipping. I'm sure we'll see Raven and Cinder in the same scene, so which is amazing. Anyways, okay, I'm gonna stop there. She's coming to Raven's tribe, the Bronwyn tribe, to be specific. Anyways, what was I gonna talk about next? I mean, this was huge, so I literally forgot so many things. Oh, we see Weiss. Weiss was still flying, and I think she's still not in Mistral. She's still on her way to Mistral. And then they got a call. Some people were in trouble, but the guy didn't want to help. Oh, this is a cargo ship. I can't do much. And Weiss was like, oh god. And we see in the trailer that she was fighting on that ship with some big bee. What was their name in English? Wasp, I think. Wasp Grim. I think she's gonna fight with those Wasp Grims in the next episode, because we didn't see it in this one. I thought we would, but we didn't, so it's on the next episode. Then Blake. We went back to Menagerie. Son and Yura was unbelievable, and they were saying some stuff about something, and I assume that something was about some kind of thriller. Is that the correct word? Courts. I think they were trying to put those twins twin faunuses we've seen on Volume 4. I don't know their name. I can't remember. I'm so bad with names, so I don't remember their names. But Blake told their names to Ilia, and I'm assuming they were the twins. I'm not so sure. I think they were trying to put those twins to jail, I think. But Ilia took the blame for them. I don't know how she did that. I think they blamed Ilia because she's working with Adam, but they are working with Adam. I think Ilia took the whole blame and they went free. I think. So Ilia came to Blake and like said, the scene in the trailer, your plan's not gonna work, Blake. Just leave Menagerie. And she's like, oh, you're gonna have to make me. And then she's like, I know. So Blake stays in Menagerie. When I first seen the trailer, I was like, oh, Blake, why are you still in Menagerie? Why aren't you just go to Mr. Adams there? But now I've seen the episodes and I'm thinking about it, and I think that's a good idea because in my fangirling side says, just go to your team. Let us see Team RWBY again. But it actually makes sense for her to stay in Menagerie because she needs some intel, she needs information. And she can't do those stuff in Mistral. She's in Menagerie, she has her dad and son, I mean they're helping her, and she can do some stuff. She can make some things work in Menagerie, and then when she is ready, she can go to Mistral. So I think she'll stay in Menagerie for a while. I mean, we've learned that this volume will be 14 episodes, so I'm sure at some point she will be in Mistral. But anyways, okay, so that was I think that was all I'm gonna say about Blake. Then we saw Yang. Yang was on a station called Just Right, and I feel like so bad that I noticed this. I was looking at the words right because I've never seen it. I've never seen that word before. It was RITE, and I don't know what that means, so I'm just gonna check that out in the dictionary. I don't know what that means in my own native language. So, is this correct? Is that mean like a religious ceremony? I seen the word and I was like, oh, titles are important in RWBY, so I'm sure that thing means something. And I was thinking about it, and then we went inside, and that guy was like hitting on Yang, like, oh, you're so hot, you're not too blah blah, not too blah blah, and Yang just said, just right. I mean, I feel so bad that I caught that, because I thought that was something important, but I just checked the word. It doesn't mean anything. I think they just put it to to make a pun. Okay, it was a damn pun. Of course, it was a pun. Sometimes I take things so seriously, so I was sure that word could mean something important. Okay, puns are important. I love puns. Puns are important. They're fun. Anyway, up until the trailer, I always assumed Yang was going after Ruby because her motorcycle was leaning on the right, and she said, "Oh, you're in so much trouble when I find you." And I assumed immediately, like, oh, she's going after Ruby. But then we've seen the poster, the trailer. I mean, we've seen so much Raven, and I was like, oh, is she going after Raven? But I was still like, no, she's going after Ruby. I mean, I watched the Yank character short, and she said, oh, that was great, by the way. So I'll always take care for you, Ruby, or something like that. She said something like that, and then the scene went to her current position in the motorcycle, and she was like sad, and I first thought, yeah, she's going after Ruby because she said that, but then I thought, well, maybe she looks sad because she's not going after Ruby this time. But I wasn't clear up until this episode. I wasn't sure, but yeah, she's going after Raven. She's first time in her life, probably. She's doing something for herself. I mean, she was always doing something for others. I mean, she sacrificed her arm for Blake, and then we've seen in the trailer, Yang character short, the new one, she literally jumped in the mouth of an Ursa, and what the hell? She's so selfless. She always thinks about others, and this time she's doing something for herself, which is great. I thought about this a lot. What if she's going after Raven? I first thought it's not good, but then I thought it might actually be good, because she's doing something for herself. I mean, she already knows. I assume she knows, because I'm not sure about the times between the arcs. I will talk about that later, maybe, because I think they're not in the same time zone. I mean, I think Blake is kind of in the past, Team Ranger is in the present, and Weiss and Yang are in the past. But anyways, I'm going to talk about those later, right? My mind is going so many places right now. I mean, I assume she knows Ruby's fine because Ruby was writing her letters, so Yang knows she's okay. So that's why she wants to deal with her problems now. She wants to confront her mother. That's why she's looking for Raven, which is a good thing. I think good. So she's looking for Raven. She punched that guy, and that guy know where Raven is, obviously. And it was like he kind of realized her red eyes. And oh my god, that punch. That was against physics rules, but yeah. It was great. Anyways, so that guy will take Yank to the tribe. And oh boy, I'm so excited to see Raven. I'm such a fangirl over Raven, so I really want to talk about Raven so much, but I'm not gonna do this in this episode. It's already too long. I'm gonna make a video about Raven. Just about Raven. What we know about Raven and what we don't know. Some theories of mine about Raven. And I'm gonna post it before episode 2. I really want to post it because I think we're gonna see Raven real soon, so maybe in episode 2, I don't know, and I want to talk about her before we see her, okay? So I'm gonna make a video about that, I think. I don't know when I'm gonna upload it or when I'm gonna talk about it. Anyways, okay, that's not my point. So, Yang is going after Raven, and oh, the bartender he said something, I don't remember what, but it implies like Raven is well known, I think, in that area. She's well known, I think. I'm not so sure. Okay, so that's Yank. Okay. Oh! I almost forgot. Yank's PTSD. Her hand was shaking, which is great. By great, I don't mean like, oh, great, she's in pain. Like, actually, yeah, I'm telling that, but it's important that she's still struggling because we didn't see that much in Volume 4, okay? So it's important to still see her struggle. She's still not over it. She's still trying to overcome her trauma, which is great. It was great. Top notch. I loved it. Okay, now Yang is gone. What else? Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Did you see the W? I mean, obviously you did. Oh yeah. Another thing. I'm going back to the first scene, and I think it was in the first scene. Lionheart did something to Crow's scroll. He was like, he was clicking some stuff in the keyboard, and he did something. I don't know what. I'm gonna watch it again. But I think he stole some information or something. Like, yeah, I think so. Oh yeah, I'm gonna talk about Watts. Did you notice the W? We've seen that W in Volume 3. How can I remember that? There was a post on Tumblr a while back. Some person noticed when Cinder was looking at the screen to Penny, I think, when she was arranging the fights in the tournaments. There was a W on the screen, on the corner. And in that moment, she was saying, thanks to our little help, our little friend's help, I think. I'm not so sure. And someone posted this on Tumblr saying, oh, is this Whitley? But yeah, obviously it's Watts. So I'm assuming Watts' semblance is something to do with electronic stuff. He might be a hacker or something, because I mean we know he helped Cinder to arrange the tournaments fights, and now he's like, yeah, he I'm sure his semblance is something to do with electronic stuff, with hacking or anything. And one more thing, I didn't get all how their scrolls are working, because the CCT tower fell, and we know from World of Remnant that if a CCT tower falls, the old kingdoms network just disappears. So I don't get why they can communicate. Crow says something like local. So maybe they can't communicate between the kingdoms, but in the kingdoms they can communicate. I don't know. What else? What else did I see? Oscar came back. Oscar came. I remember drunk Crow, like literally drunk this time. What else? I'm trying to remember stuff, but my mind is all over the place, and I'm so tired. I was so much, and I should have watched the intro separate. I was thinking stuff. I had some stuff on my mind that I was going to say. What were they? What were they? No, come on, brain. Come on. Okay, I'm gonna talk about the next episode. So we'll see Weiss. We didn't see her much. She's going to fight with the Big B. The I almost forgot the word. Always forgot the word. Wasp Grim on the airship, and then I don't know. Oh, what I'm gonna talk about is the time. I'm still thinking the Team Rangers arc is in present, but I believe Blake's arc is in the past, so I'm thinking I might be wrong. I think Blake and Weiss both, or Yang. I'm not so sure about Yang though. But yeah, they could be in Mistral at the moment, because I think, and how I think about this, because in the panel, in RWBY panels, Miles and Carrie tries to not talk about the time stuff, you know. They're trying not to give away spoilers, so that makes me think Weiss and Blake could be in the past right now. I mean, the moments we are seeing now could be in the past, and maybe Blake is now in Mistral, but we don't know it yet. So that's what I'm assuming. And what else? Yeah, Team Ranger, Crow, and Oscar will go to the tribe. Oh my god, we're gonna see Raven. Oh god, I'm so excited about that. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about Raven, but not in this video. So, I think that's all. I don't think I have anything more to say. I already talked too much. This is almost an hour long. Oh my god, and this is my first video. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's too long. Oh god, it will be a pain in the ass to upload this to YouTube, I'm sure, guys. Oh god. Okay then, well, YouTube, this was my first reaction video, my first video in this channel. I made some accounts for this channel. I have a Twitter account with the same name, and I have a Tumblr account with the same name. I'm not so sure if I will use the Tumblr account much, because I already have one on my own. But I will be informing you guys with Twitter, so you can follow me on that. And I would appreciate if you could give some feedback. Was I good? Was this good? Or is this annoying? Should I continue to do this stuff? Oh. Yeah, I think that's all. Okay. I will not make this 60 minutes. Okay, so I'm Autumn, and oh, this was terrible. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed my video, and I hope I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.